Smartphones nowadays are on another level. Now there's something very serious and in fact something that often replaces the use of desktop or your laptop. It's been a while since the release of the iPhone 7 and 7 Plus, so after all these days, is it still worth it? And should the Apple fans or anyone still buy it? So hey, what's going on guys, it's Jaggi here, and today in this video I'll be taking a look at the iPhone 7 Plus. So with no further ado, let's get started. The iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus both are very similar looking to the iPhone 6 and the 6 Plus with a similar display size, but the only way to notice the difference is the back. The iPhone 7 Plus and the 7 both has a different camera. Well, the iPhone 7 Plus has a dual camera which is insane, but what about both of the phones not having a headphone jack? But to not annoy Apple has included a lightning port, a headphone, and unfortunately you also have a lightning to headphone adapter to connect other normal earphones, which is really smart. Speaking about the earphones, they are just normal earbuds, the traditional Apple ones, and the quality is no closer to any of the high-end microphone, high-end headphones. But the headphone adapter is a magic for you in this case. But remind the fact that these are very small and you can end up losing them very easily. But you have other choice of using a Bluetooth earbud. And even more interesting is Apple now has its own AirPods. But wait a minute, don't forget to notice their crazy price point. Then what about the plus point of this phone? Comparing to the previous iPhone speaker, the bottom rocking speaker is way better, providing an excellent sound with stereo functionality. But then again, there are some more changes to the phone. One weird thing is the home button. It is not all those traditional home buttons used in the other iPhones, but instead it's a piece of glass which stops working when you shut the phone. But when you have the phone on, it gives you an illusion which gives you the feeling of pressing on the home button, which is force touch in another word. After all these complaints of the no headphone jack, that feeling of the pressing the home button and all the other stuff, there is one advantage of this thing. The iPhone 7 Plus is now waterproof. In fact, it is completely waterproof, but please don't take it with you when swimming. I seriously did not mean you can do whatever you want even if it is waterproof. Getting a little into the spec, the phone is running an Apple A10 Fusion CPU with 3 gigs of RAM with a 2900 mAh battery and a resolution of 1080 to 1920 to full HD with the option of 32, 120 or 256 GB storage. To be honest, I had no problem with the performance of the phone. Using it for a while now, this phone did its job very well. Moving between apps and high-end softwares, this phone had no problem. The next improvement is the battery, as mentioned before. The iPhone 7 Plus lasts a day with regular use and has no such problem. Speaking about the iOS, with a very solid improvement, and the iOS looks very sweet after a while now, and I have noticed some lags and crashes here and there, but not to forget that these are some of the fastest phones out in the market. Another part which is significant improvement is the Apple iPhone 7 Plus camera. The iPhone 7 Plus now has a new brighter camera with a 28mm f1.8 aperture and a 56mm f2.8 with two times optical zoom, quad LED dual flash tone and flash and some other cool stuff. The camera goes at full 4K at 30 frames per second, 1080p at up to 120 frames per second, which is even more than many cameras like the Canon 70D, which I'm recording with right now. And the camera quality in real life is not a joke at all. The improvement in color is insane, and the telephoto lens at the back allows you to zoom 2 times compared to the main camera, which allows you to shoot close object without even being near it. And I surely will do a camera test of this thing and try my best to make a film out of it. All my films and other works are uploaded in another channel linked in the description, so don't forget to check that out. However, on one hand the iPhone 7 is a massive improvement, and on the other hand you have a kind of similar design, and a lack of headphone jack is a little downside. But still, the iPhone 7 and the 7 Plus is still worth it if you really have money to spend. So that's basically it for today, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you did, then make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe and like the video if you want more videos like this. I'll try my best to make more laptop reviews, smartphone reviews, and all the other stuff. And take care, guys. And yeah, before I sign out, let me just remind you that my website is live, which is zarstechstore.com. So make sure to go and check it out. It will be the first link in the description box down below. My blog is also out, which is zakirstechnology.blogspot.com. Something really very similar to that. I'll put all the links in the description box down below. And take care, guys. This is Zakir from Zakir's Tech, and I'm signing out. Goodbye. Peace.